Welcome back, everyone, to the Los Angeles Chargers franchise here on Madden 18, and the regular season for Season 4 has concluded. Last episode, we beat the Titans 54-24. It was a blowout, lots of sacks from both teams near double digits with that, but Mason Conway, he broke Aaron Rodgers' single-season passing yards record by just 3 yards, and this team balled out. Conway will probably win MVP, and there might be a number of other awards. Rashad Pickney, best receiver. Maybe Jocko Stanley, best defensive back. He had 2 interceptions last week. And a number of Pro Bowlers. Probably James Brandstater will win the best kicker award. So we're going to simulate. I'm not going to look at the XP situation. We're going to look at stats. Then we're going to look at the awards. Then we'll look at who's in the playoffs and XP situations. I didn't see anyone's XP, and I did not see who won any awards. So when I see it, you will see it. So Mason Conway, he had a great year. 5,503 yards, which is now the NFL record. 38 touchdowns, 14 picks. His completion percentage was not great, and neither was his passer rating. His passer rating was higher last year when he was a rookie. Running the ball, Melvin Gordon had a great year when he was healthy. It says he played in 12 games. He probably started in about 9 into just like a few games. He was cleared, but he didn't start like last week. Kamara had an okay year, but he did screw up against the Broncos in that game. Jalen Richard, in his 2 games, he played pretty well. Receiving, Rashad Pickney was great. 81 catches, 1,750 yards, and 12 touchdowns. He was cheesier than a guided missile in Fortnite. Mike Williams, he had a good year, probably will make the Pro Bowl. Patrick Mays had a solid year. So did Robbie Anderson. Spencer Bailey had a really good year, but he got injured. Yeah, that's why he did not have a good 1,500 yards, because he would have had like 1,500 yards or so if he had stayed healthy. Bailey may return for the playoffs. I doubt it. Joey Bosa and Melvin Gordon will return for the divisional round, though, so that's good. Sacks was ugly, especially last week. It was ugly the whole season. Leonard Worrell led us in tackles with 92. Tackles for a loss, 10 for Bosa, and he only played half the season. 9 for Rashard Street, 8 for Worrell, Keanu Neal, and Solomon Thomas. Sacks, 20 for Melvin Ingram. I did not realize he had that great of a year. 11.5 for Bosa, 10.5 for Laley, 5 for Worrell, 5 for Clark. Interceptions, 7 for Jocko Stanley, 5 for Tre'Davious White, 3 for Keanu Neal, 3 for Marcus Williams, 2 for Worrell and Bernard Clark and Desmond King, and 1 for Carol Poole. Fumble forces, 5 for Keanu Neal, 3 for Worrell, 2 for a number of other players, and fumble recoveries, 1 for a bunch of players. Kicking, James Brandstater, he did not kick 1 field goal and make 5 extra points. He got 22,000 XP. That's a lot of XP. He probably made the Pro Bowl and won the Best Kicker Award. So season stats will tell us. So he made 8, 11, 14, 17, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 field goals on 35, 36, 37, 38 attempts. So he was 33 for 38. I think that's what I said. And then he missed 1 extra point. Great year for the rookie Brandstater. And punting, Drew Kaiser had a good year himself. So, your MVP of the 2020 season, right? 2020, yeah, is... No, that's not right. Ogba did win Player of the Week. So did Mason Conway. Since Mason Conway won Player of the Week, I think it's pretty clear who won MVP. Mason Conway is your MVP. I'm guessing no other Chargers. No, Aaron Rodgers came in second, followed by Will Case V. Harn, Le'Veon Bell, and Russell Wilson. Offensive Player of the Year went to Conway. Did Pickney make the top 10? He should have. Defensive Player of the Year went to Chris Jones. He had a phenomenal year. Any Chargers? Nope. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Kirby Watkins. Spencer Bailey could have been in contention if he stayed healthy. Patrick Mays, the tight end, in number 10. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Deion Cohen's. Carol Poole in number 7. He was not fully healthy. He played like 13 games, though. Carol Poole did play most of the year. Best quarterback goes to Will Case V. Harn. He had the award pretty much locked up for most of the year. I'm surprised Conway didn't win it, because it's not like Conway won MVP because of his mobility. He's not fast at all. And here's the rest of the list. Best running back went to Le'Veon Bell. No Chargers. Best receiver went to Rashad Pickney. if he didn't have that screen pass touchdown at the end of the game against the Titans, I don't think he would have gotten the award. It was neck and neck between him and Antonio Brown. Mike Williams at number 8. Best offensive lineman goes to the veteran Marshall Yanda, who the Chargers acquired mid-season. Best defensive lineman went to Chris Jones. Melvin Ingram at number 2. And probably no over Chargers, no. Best linebacker, Von Miller. Maybe Leonard Worrell. Nope. Best defensive back goes to Jacques Stanley. Tre'Davious White at number 3. Ronald Darby at 2. Keanu Neal at number 10. And best kicker did go to James Brandstater. So a lot of awards for this Chargers team. So before we see any XP numbers, we'll look at who made the playoffs and which conferences. Starting with the AFC, the Texans clinched for 1 seed at 12-4. The Chargers won the AFC West and are going to be the 2 seed. The Steelers won the AFC North and they will be the 3 seed. The Bills, the AFC East champions, will be 4 seeds. The Broncos will be the 5 seed, taking on the Bills. And the Jaguars will be the 6 seed, taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers in the first round. Meanwhile, in the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks clinched the number 1 seed. The Vikings will be the 2 seed. The Eagles will be the 3 seed. The Saints will be the 4 seed. The 49ers will be the 5 seed. And the Packers will be the 6 seed. So, we'll take a look at the playoff schedule. I think I already said all the games though, but we'll just look at it anyway. So, Jaguars, Steelers, Packers, Eagles, Broncos, Bills, and 49ers, Saints. I will say the Steelers win it. That would mean that we would play the Steelers, which would be really cool, because last year in the divisional round, we played the Steelers. They went down to the wire. The Chargers won with like 7 seconds left. And then we played them in week 2 of this year, and that game was really close as well. I think the Chargers won by 3. Packers, Eagles, I will go with the Eagles. Broncos, Bills, I'll say Broncos. And then Niners, Saints, I will go with the Niners. So that means the Steelers would play the Chargers. The Eagles will play the Vikings. The Broncos will play the Texans, and the Niners will play the Seahawks if my predictions are right. So, we're now going to look at the XP situation. Conway has 30,000. I was expecting a little more, honestly. He also made for Pro Bowl, which is not really shocking. Mike Williams, it does not look like he made the Pro Bowl. That kind of sucks. Pickney has 44,000 from Wide Receiver of the Year and Pro Bowl. Not a lot else on offense. On defense, Melvin Ingram has about 7,000 from a Pro Bowl. Jacques Stanley, 55K. He now has quick development as well. Pro Bowl, Defensive Back of the Year, and interceptions leader. He got the quick development from the Pro Bowl. So even if he didn't have those 2 interceptions, he probably still would have made the Pro Bowl. But those 2 interceptions gave him probably about 20,000 XP if you think about it. And it doesn't look like anyone else made it. No Worrell, no Keanu Neal. Tre'Davious White probably made it. He didn't make it. The Chargers had probably 4 Pro Bowlers, I guess, with James Brandstater. He still has normal development, but Kicker of the Year and Pro Bowl. So I'm guessing the 4 Pro Bowlers are Brandstater, Jacques Stanley, Conway, and Worrell. You'd think a 2 seed would have more, but okay. Yeah, Gordon doesn't have that much. So we'll XP all the players and look at the new team. Here's a look at the new team. Mason Conway is now at 93. I'm not surprised he didn't go up that much, because his attributes are pretty hard to upgrade because he's so good. Pickney is a 92. The defense, there was more action. Melvin Ingram, is a 91. Marcus Williams is an 84, even though he didn't make a Pro Bowl or anything. Tre'Davious White's an 89. Will Slaley's an 81. The biggest upgrade of pretty much everyone went to Jacques Stanley. He was like an 81 with normal, and now he is an 88 with superstar development. I gave him superstar, and he's now an 88 overall. He is an absolute beast. James Brandstater is an 81. I could have made him better, but I wanted to give him 99 kick accuracy, so that's what I did. So, who are we going to play? We're probably going to play the Steelers, and if not, we will play the winner of the Broncos and Bills game. We beat the Steelers, but we lost to the Broncos twice, and we lost to the Bills. And it is indeed the Pittsburgh Steelers. That is really cool. So Melvin Gordon is fully back from his injury, and Joey Bosa is also back, which is really clutch, getting both those two back at full health. Even though Melvin Gordon was cleared to play Week 17, I think he had probably 2 receptions and 1 rush, which was like a negative 4-yard rush. So, we'll look at the rest of the game, see how I did prediction-wise. So, I got that right, I got that wrong, and I got that wrong. So all 4 of the home teams won. I got 2 of them right, and I got 2 of them wrong. So I'm going to say Texans, Seahawks, Chargers, Eagles. Those are my predictions. So I have the Texans and Chargers meeting up in the AFC Championship, and the Seahawks and Vikings. That'll end the episode. Next episode will be a AFC Divisional Round rematch against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Obviously, the last time we played them in the AFC Divisional Round was probably the most exciting game on my channel. And hopefully this one will be as exciting too. So, peace out, everybody.